Are you currently running ads to your funnel right now and it's not converting? Maybe you're getting clicks, but you're not getting leads. Or you're getting leads, you're not getting sales. Or even you're getting sales, but your cost per acquisition is just too high. So today, I'll be taking you through the step-by-step framework to optimize your funnel and increase your conversion rate. So we'll be going through the exact step-by-step framework I use to optimize sales funnel for my clients. So this is how to go about it. So we'll be talking about all the steps: the traffic, the landing page, the nurture, the conversion, and your follow-up. So that's what we'll be discussing. So how you can optimize each stage of the funnel to increase your conversion rate. So let's dive right into it. So the first stage is all about traffic. So traffic and creatives. So if you're not getting clicks when you're running ads to your funnel, if you're not getting clicks or you're getting very low clicks, there are some questions you have to ask yourself. Are you targeting the right audience? That's the very first thing. The second thing is, are you calling out your target audience with your ad creatives? Are you calling them out? Something like, are you a coach or consultant looking to scale to 50K per month? You understand? You have to call them out in your ad creatives. So are you targeting the right audience? Are you calling them out? And are you hooking them within the first 3 seconds? So if you have a video ad, are you able to hook them within the first 3 seconds? You can hook them with pattern interrupt. You can hook them with visual hooks or a problem statement. So you have to ask yourself that question. So how you go about it to increase your click-through rate is you can try at least 3 ad creatives. Try 3 ad creatives. So with different angles, 3 ad creatives, different angles, problem statements, authority, and result-driven angles. So you put out like 3 ad creatives. Don't just test 1 ad creative at a time. Try 3 ad creatives. So also you try different hooks. You understand? You make sure you call them out and you try different hooks as well. So that works very well. Call out your audience, call out your target audience. You call out your target audience. The third thing is to try different angles. Try different angles. So it could be the pain point, authority angle, or result driven angle. So those are the 3 things you can do to increase your click-through rate. Once you've increased your click-through rate and people are landing on your landing page, one thing that you have to check is your opt-in rate. So are people putting their name and email address to get probably your lead magnet or to get to the next step? So if it's a webinar, automated webinar funnel, to get to the next step or to get your lead magnet. So you have to check your opt-in rate. So if your opt-in rate is very, very low, if your opt-in rate is low, if your opt-in rate is very, very low, so what you have to check is your headline. Is your headline clear? I'm very sure you've seen landing pages that the ad creative doesn't match what is on the landing page. You understand? So it has to be in line with your ad creatives. So is your headline very, very clear? Yeah. And is the call to action very clear? So that's what makes a funnel, a landing page, better than a website, because it should have just one call to action. You understand? You don't want to distract your prospect with multiple call to actions. You understand? Just a single action that they want to take. You understand? So you have one offer, one call to action. So very, very important. So you check your headline, you check your call to action, you check your opt-in form as well. So there was a case some time ago that I helped one of my clients, a coach, to optimize his landing page. So what actually happened was that people were coming into the page, but the opt-in rate was 0. So people were coming to the page, they were spending time on the page, but the opt-in rate was 0. So I was looking at the page. What I found was that their copy was okay, their call to action was clear, but they had just one issue. The issue was that they were using a form integration from MailerLite, and their subscription for MailerLite is already off. So when people put in their name and email address, it doesn't take them to the next step and it doesn't get recorded as a lead. So they were running hard massively to that particular funnel. It was just wasted because of that simple detail. So it's very important that you check and optimize every page. So if you want to increase your opt-in rate, you have to make sure your headline is clear. Your headline is clear and your CTA, just one CTA, and your CTA is very, very clear as well. They know the next step that they have to take. You understand? So your CTA, just one CTA, that's it. And your copy has to be optimized for conversion. So you have a very good copy on your landing page. So you have to check your copy and also you check your offer. Your offer. So it depends on which type of funnel that it is, you understand? But you have to check out these things to increase your opt-in rate, you understand? Another very important way you can increase your landing page opt-in rate is to use a two-step opt-in process. So have you ever landed on a landing page and all you saw was a long opt-in form for you to fill? Most people, when they see landing pages like this, they feel overwhelmed and they click away. So what you want to do instead is to have a two-step opt-in process. So for the two-step opt-in process, the first step is when they get on your landing page, they see a call to action button. So when they click the button, they get taken to the next step where they fill in their information. And the information you need to collect is just name and email address, except it's a booking funnel where you want to collect as many information as necessary from them to prepare you for the call. So using a two-step opt-in process can increase your opt-in rate by 40%. You've seen like 20 to 40% increase in opt-in rate. So the very best thing to do when you've completely set up your funnel is you go through the whole process your prospect will go through. So you know where they will having problem, where there will be leakages and the like. So you go through the whole funnel. Very, very important. So this is the way you can optimize your opt-in rate to increase your opt-in rate. So if this is a lead generation funnel and you want to deliver your lead magnet, so the very first thing for the nurture sequence, first thing is you deliver the lead magnet. You deliver the lead magnet, yeah, and you share story or authority piece. You understand? You share story around your offer or an authority piece, something that positions you as an authority. Yeah. So for cold leads, they'll be able to build trust in you. So you can share an authority piece. You share an authority piece, and then you transition to the main offer. Transition to the main offer. So you transition to the main offer. The major mistake most people make here is they try to have long email sequence, trying to nurture and nurture and nurture. So the first thing is after you delivered your lead magnet or you delivered your lead magnet, the best thing is just to transition to the sale. You understand? Let's say you're a doctor and somebody comes into your hospital and the person is bleeding, about to die. What do you do to the person? Do you start introducing yourself? My name is Dr. Should, this is what I do. You understand? You don't start introducing yourself, you just give them the solution first. You understand? So for people getting on your funnel and they've gotten your lead magnet and they got value from your lead magnet, just sell to them. So don't make sure you have a long nurture sequence before you sell to them. The ones that convert, you group them into a list. For the ones that don't convert, you now have a long nurturing sequence to get them to convert. So that's how to go about it. So it depends on the type of funnel that you have. Is it a booking funnel? Is it a lead generation funnel? Different funnel have different way of optimizing it. So if your conversion rate is low, so you have to ask yourself, is your offer clear enough? Are you giving them enough reasons to buy now? Is there urgency? And also, are you showing proof? Are you giving them proof, testimonials of previous clients that you helped, got that you've gotten results for? So that's very, very important. Proof. So if it's on a call, are you giving them a tailored offer to get them the results that they want? You understand? So you have to answer all these questions to increase your conversion rate. So the next thing is follow up. One very important thing that you have to know is that a lot of the sales, 80% of the sales happens over time. 80% of the sales happen during follow up. You understand? Before somebody buys from you, they must have encountered your product, you as a person, like 7 times. You understand? That's why it's very important that you have your multiple channels. You're on YouTube, you're on Instagram, you're on LinkedIn, you're on Facebook. You understand? So they have to have like at least 7 encounters with you before they take action. So follow up is very, very important. So 80% of your conversion rate will come from follow up. So don't joke with it. So have a sequence, email automation to follow up with people that don't convert. You understand? Very important that you run retargeting ads, retargeting ads, so that they get to see you again. You understand? They get to have a rethink about your offer. So you run retargeting ads, and you have last chance email sequence. So you're giving them another chance on your offer, last chance email sequence. So you're giving them the last chance to get on your offer. You're trying to optimize your funnel, or you're trying to build a new funnel that positions you as an authority in your niche and brings in high ticket clients. That's what I do for coaches, consultants, and knowledge based experts, and even service providers. So we build highly converting sales funnel that positions you as an authority in your niche and brings in high ticket clients. If you want this for yourself, you can click the link in the description, book a call, and will help you handle your whole sales funnel system that converts on autopilot. So see you in the next one. In the next video, I'll be talking about lead magnets. So the lead magnet that you can have that will position you as an authority and will help you to build the know, like, and trust factor. You know, there are different people online. There are so many people online. How you can stand out is you giving something of value to your prospect. You understand? So that way you'll be able to build know, like, and trust factor with them. So my next video will be on this. See you in the next one.